Chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when I pray on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Jahan, where are you?
58, come on. Double dog. That's the way. Shoot. Safe. Back.
Lucky 48.
Check 49.
Jahan.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike's 50.
Now Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Good job, D.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Jahan, ready?
Check. Fresno.
Gun.
On 2nd down, Cook. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Pull it together.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Golf will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
20.
54 Mike.
Hey, let's get them home.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, defense.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
All day, baby. All day. All day, baby. All day. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check.
2 for 1.
54.
It's been a long day for you.
Mike, set.
Here's Goff. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 28-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground. This time Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Give me that ball. What's the distance? 6-6, pull it high.
Switch.
Check. Clark.
From the 44, Cousins. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Go.
56 to Mike, boy, 56.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Johnson's got it complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Listen to me.
56.
Hey, Charlie.
56. Silver. Mike's 56.
Play fake. Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Let's go, boys. Bring it in.
At their own 20-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gone. He gets it to Gurley, complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's gone. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
17.
Here's Gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
A shotgun snap for Gone. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 8 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. Who knows? The way their defense is played, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Ken. 15, Mike, 15. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Mark 50. Check.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
56, Mike, 56. No game on this. Check 99. Check 99. Switch.
80 weapon.
Cousins now. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
3rd and 11.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Not today.
Through.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Rip left.
Bravo.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. All right, T, let's try. All right, T.
Hey, no, easy.
Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. You must be getting tired.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
54. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Jack. Switch. Hell, you won.
Another carry now for Gurley. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 120. 2 up.
54. Bring it. Bring it.
Done.
3rd and 2. Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Jahan, 180.
Blue down. Check 52.
Hey, Ken.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Gun.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, T. Here I come.
Two.
To throw, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
And Alpha.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Pick it up.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To the air again, it's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun handoff. This is a duel. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Throwing is Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abuka leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Oh, you got 10?
56. Mike, 56, right there. Right there.
Here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
56 to Mike, boy. 56.
Exit.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
To throw is Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Olabisi Johnson there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Barely got the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180. Value 3. Value 3.
From the 50, it's gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Gurley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
the 34-yard line.
180.
55. Hey, tighten down. There
We
you
go. 76. 76.
Mike 55. Here we go.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike 55.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Mike 54. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Out of the gun. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 1-yard line.
Out of his end zone, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, we're good.
56. Mike 56.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
On the delay, this is Abdullah. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. This a screen to Abdullah. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5.
We got 4.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
We got 3.
Check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50.
Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to the ground now. Here's Abdullah. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Short gain, short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
At the 30-yard line.
Hit the hunt! Laney!
You.
300! Hey! High 7!
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now Cousins. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you've got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
56, Mike, 56.
Check. Hey, echo.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Cousins. It's brought in by Doxson. And out across midfield down to the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Gun.
Motion.
Mike, 50. Mike,
Back to the ground, Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready? Twinkle on the
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Uses the spin. He's got the first down here inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Cook able to escape, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
50.
Ready?
Right there, 56.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Two.
56.
Move.
56. 65. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Ready?
Check A2. Check A2. Trip. You got 3. Tighten up.
Cousins to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime, they just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Goff now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support rod. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase